Well, good afternoon, everybody. Today we are unboxing the Linkifun, hope I said that right, MT15. Now, this is a 5-inch motorcycle navigation screen. So it seems like it's a compact, feature-packed device that can possibly really just kind of upgrade your ride. So it's not just a simple GPS, it's a full multifunctional dashboard for riders who want convenience, connectivity, and of course, some safety on the road while they're riding. So first, let's dive into some of its features. First, it has wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. This is a game changer for those that haven't ridden on a motorcycle with this kind of feature. Imagine being able to just open up your Google Maps or your Apple Maps right on your bike screen without having to plug in a cable first every time. You can navigate, you can play music, you can answer calls, or even send and receive text messages, all hands-free, which is awesome. So this is going to help keep your focus on the road and help reduce distractions, which again is really beneficial on a motorcycle. Next, the MT15 supports both portrait and landscape modes with a single click. So this may seem like a small thing, but actually it's huge in practice. So when you're riding, some will prefer a vertical view for a clearer map display, while others like myself like horizontal for music controls or a cleaner dashboard look. So being able to switch instantly without diving into menus can make life on your bike a lot easier, being able to switch between those two modes. So a nice little feature. It does come with Bluetooth 5.0, which means pairing your phone should be nice and fast and stable. Audio is going to come through clearly, and dropouts should be minimized if both devices, your phone and this, both support Bluetooth 5. And this is going to be really important for those that are using this as a GPS, even for like navigation prompts. And now for those that are safety minded, which should be all of us, this does support optional TPMS sensors, so tire pressure monitoring. And this can be done in real time to, again, help prevent accidents because your tires are underinflated or overly inflated on any road trip, right? Long or short. This is usually a feature that's found on high-end bikes, so having it as an optional add-on with this, I think is really great. Power options, again, is something super nice. You can actually run this via USB, so if you have that on your bike, or directly from the bike's battery, depending on your setup. It's got IP67 waterproofing, which will mean rain, dust, or even snow, like it is right now, won't stop this from working. So essentially, you can ride in all kinds of conditions without really having to worry about this. Coming in at about 176 Canadian dollars, I think this is an amazing price. You know, a few years ago, features like wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, especially TPMS monitoring, were really only available on higher end units like this. So they would cost considerably more. So it's really exciting to see this level of tech now becoming affordable for like everyday riders. Now, full transparency, you know, like if you're like me and your bike already has these features built in, this isn't something that you're going to need. But for riders that have motorcycles with basic dashboards or older bikes, the MT15 is an accessible and I would say a very budget and practical upgrade. So let's actually take a look at what comes in the box and see what we think. All right, so this is the box right here, motorcycle CarPlay, right? It's got this weird features. It looks like that. It looks like that Honda. You know that Honda motorcycle that came out looking like this? Yeah, which I've always been like, that's cool. Intelligent navigation, wireless CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. And, you know, I talk about a lot of motorcycles that have this, and a lot of motorcycles nowadays have CarPlay, but they may not have Android Auto. So I'll talk about like my Indian motorcycle. I don't believe it has Android Auto, only Apple CarPlay. So this may be something that you want to figure out how to install, right? There's your CarPlay, Android Auto, 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5, CarPlay screen. They have mounted up here. Front camera, rear camera, again, that is going to be for your dash cam goodness. Yes, dash cam goodness. I don't even know if I talked about that. This has I don't know if it comes in this box because I don't know which unit they sent me. It may not, but it again has that option for those. Oh, there you go. No DVR. So you can get it with DVR, digital video recorder. Anyways, let's take a look at what is in here box. Yes, yes. So you're gonna get your intelligent navigation manual. It's tiny. There's your tire pressure monitor sensors, of course. And usually these things set up nice and easy, which I love, right? Nice. It's a small little manual, but you know what? It does everything you need. My recommendation, of course, is if you are plugging it in to your battery, that you, as it shows here, make sure you put it into an accessory unit so that, you know, it's going to turn off when you turn off your motorcycle power. Like, you can probably drain it. There's the unit itself. We'll come back to that in a second. Right here. Yes. And we get a bunch of connectors. So this one here, of course, is going to have, this is going to be your ball mount for mounting it. It's got some magnets there, little screwdriver, Allen key. This is actually, just for the fact that it comes with all this, I may use these things because these are kind of nice. A little ball mount, right? Because it has this for your handlebars. It does come with a card reader and a card. I don't know how big a card it has in there. What is that? 64 gig. All right. That's all right. Which is surprising that it came with a card reader, this one, because I'm pretty sure this one doesn't have any DVR. So maybe yours will, maybe yours won't. I'm not even sure. And then these, of course, are going to be, if you're going to connect this to your battery, and this one would be if you're going to plug it into a USB. So we're going to practice or play with it today, USB base. And yeah, it's funny that it comes with a card, but it doesn't, you know, I didn't get one that has the TPMS sensor or the DVR. So this is just the basic unit. So just kind of be aware of that. I'm just going to put that down here. So this is it. And you know what, if you're just like me and just say, I just want it simple. I want to be able to just plug it in, be done with it. And that's it, right? This is it, right? You have this. This is going to mount on that mount with that magnetic mount right here, which is actually really cool because it slides on, which means, especially with this unit that is USB based, or even the other one, and there's your little waterproofing, right? The bonus of this is that you should be able to take this off ridiculously easy. Just kind of slide it off, and then the magnets hold it in place. So you can just get to a hotel, or you park your bike outside at night or whatever. You can take this off so it's not easily stolen. So I do like that. Okay, so I had to go find a battery and charge a battery, but I'm back. It's a little bit later. I got some cat hair on me. It's all good. Anyways, this is this. This is that. We are going to plug this in. You're 85% there. This hopefully, well, there you go. See? Welcome. Yes? English? Sounds good. And nice and simple, you got your brightness, you got your home buttons up here, you got your setting, your audio output. So, you know, if you, this would be, my guess would be used, yeah. So if you have Bluetooth earphones, so this way your phone can kind of make sure it knows where all the audio is going, right? So your phone sends audio here and it sends this part back, this part comes over. So you get some settings inside there, which is good. You have your home, your settings here, your screensaver, depending on what you want, right? So you can have a screensaver turn off, come on every 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute, whatever. I'm going to keep it off for now. Your auto dimming. So again, if maybe you're someone that's, you click on it, you want it to be bright, but you want it to dim after a certain amount of time so that it's not just this bright screen there. Driving position, I'm not sure, left rudder, right rudder. I'm guessing which side of the screen, which, like, are you putting it over on this side of your bike or this side of your bike is my guess. If you have the TPMS, the tire pressure monitoring system, this is where you go to set it up. Your language, your assistive touch, which is good. You'll actually see this come up on the screen. You can clear all your connections. You can rotate the screen. This is the kick, the good one, right? So you actually see, depending on how this is mounted, will this rotate all by itself? No. So this is down. But if I hit screen rotate, are you sure? And you're someone that likes to mount in portrait mode, it does have to go through a reboot, but it's not buried deep inside any kind of settings. It's just right there. And you'll see, right? Portrait mode. How awesome is that? Because again, you know, especially with CarPlay, CarPlay is really designed to be in horizontal mode, but I'm curious to see what it's going to be like here. And if you don't want this, of course, you can go into your settings. You can go back to your screen rotation. Sure. I'll just let it do that, right? Sometimes you do need to push the button. So the screen's okay. I'm going to say it's okay, but it also is a budget unit, right? Budget unit back here. And then lastly, inside here, you know, we're going to be able to scroll down. You're going to have factory reset, software updates. So again, if you wanted to do software updates, you could, right, connect onto the internet, check your Wi-Fi, right? So I could connect here, download any kind of upgrades if I wanted to. Very cool. This is probably under this, which means, yeah, there's a back right there. Okay. And then your firmware version, depending on what you want. So if we do want, though, to connect this, I'm going to have CarPlay. Now, for those of you that have an Android phone, you can use Android Auto. I'm going to just grab my phone here. And usually all we have to do is just quickly go into Bluetooth. So we're going to scroll, once we get into Bluetooth, right to the bottom. And this is where it seems to be a tad bit on the sluggish side. But the nice thing is, hopefully, once you do it once, you shouldn't have to do it again. Yeah, it does say here under your tips, I don't know if you can see this, there's a longer waiting for the first connection. Only iPhones are supported. And after successful connection, Bluetooth will disconnect automatically. So just be aware, the first time may be a little bit of a longer wait. Oh, and there it is, MT05DBA4. So we tap on that. It comes up and asks you to pair it, but it doesn't actually show the number here, but I'm just going to hit pair. Yeah, allow pairing request. And there it goes. So it just automatically set up CarPlay. There it is, right? So you can go here, you see all your apps. Yes. Oops. And again, it's you got to really kind of push on the screen to get it to move. So you got to remember that this is designed probably for use with gloves. So you have to be able to move it around like that. So just kind of be aware of that. But all connected, good. And on here, of course, this is your access button. So again, if you tap on this, home, your Bluetooth, your brightness, if you want to. Home will take you out of the CarPlay and back to your normal stuff. But if I click on this, for instance, there's your maps. Now, I am curious what this looks like when you are in portrait mode. So if I'm going to go home, I'm going to go settings, and I'm going to do screen rotation. Yes. And again, I like the fact that it can be used just with battery. So you like with a battery or USB on your motorcycle, you don't have to actually go in, right, and connect it to your battery if you don't want to. So in CarPlay, just should see it right away. Boom, right? There's CarPlay. Portrait. How cool is that? You can click it like that. I actually like that. I think I would use it in portrait mode, to be honest with you. That's pretty cool. Huh. All right. Yeah, I like that. I like that. All right. So that is the MT15 5-inch motorcycle navigation screen from Linkifun. We've taken a look at it, look at the design. We've kind of walked through some of the key specs. So now let's talk about why these features are really, I think, beneficial for those that don't have them already to have. Wireless CarPlay and Android Auto mean you don't have to fumble with your phone or cables. You get navigation, music, and your phone calls are all integrated safely, which is important. The portrait landscape switch gives flexibility depending on what info you need at a glance. The Bluetooth 5.0 is going to keep your phone connection stable for your maps, your calls, or music. And again, the option of having the optional TPMS sensors is just going to add that extra level of safety when you and I are riding. And I would say it's built to last, again, with those flexible power options, the IP67 rating, again, so it can handle everything up to like snow without any kind of problem. And lastly, I would say the fact that this is 176 Canadian dollars right now is an incredible price for the amount of functionality that you can get from a unit like this. Again, a couple of years ago, these would have cost considerably more money. So being able to do a smart upgrade to your bike for this price, I think is a real win. So if you're a rider who wants hands-free navigation, hands-free music, safety features without having to upgrade your entire motorcycle, I think this unit is a solid choice. You know, it's compact, it's affordable and feature-packed, and it's a real value, I think, for what you are actually getting. Now, I'm not able to test this out again on my motorcycle because my motorcycle is one that has all these features pre-built into it already. But again, for those of you that have an older bike or a bike that's new that just doesn't have these, this may be something that you are interested in. Anyways, thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss more motorcycle gear reviews and tech breakdowns. And if you want to check out the MT15 for yourself, I will leave a link in the description below. All right, my friends, that's it for me, and I will see you guys next video. Later.